Today, we're going to go over what I believe is the most important thing that you should be doing every single day if you want to improve your overall mobility and decrease your chances of ending up in the hospital as you reach older adulthood. If you're new to this channel, I'm Tara. I'm a neurologic physical therapist, and on this channel we talk about anything and everything related to mobility, health, fitness, and mindset in the context of neurologic injury, with the end goal of empowering you with as many tools as possible to take ownership of your rehab and your health, allowing you to live an overall more mobile, more active, pain-free life. And today I am going over the one thing that I think you should be doing every single day if you want to age gracefully, maintain your independence, and stay out of the hospital well into your 60s and 70s, and that is get on the floor. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you are thinking, I have gone over this before, and it is true. I have gone over this before, but I will tell you, it always amazes me when I work with someone who I would consider is pretty higher level when they tell me they haven't gotten on the floor in years. And every time that happens, I feel compelled to put out another video going over how to get on and off the floor safely with a step-by-step progression, so no matter where you're at in the recovery process, you know how to get down to the floor and you know how to get back up multiple ways, so that however you end up down there, hopefully voluntarily, but however you end up down on the floor, that you feel confident that you could get back up. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to go over several different ways on how to get down there. And again, I cannot stress it enough. If you are not getting on the floor daily, you are truly missing out on one of the most important things that I believe is a key to longevity. So let's go ahead and dive right in to how to get down to the floor and how to get back up. Now, there are multiple methods to get down to the floor. I've done several videos on this for those of you that have been around for a while, but this is really for some of you that haven't seen some of those videos. But I have done other videos, and I will put those in the description below, the other videos that I've done where you go from sitting down to the floor. But today we're really going to focus on going from standing down to the floor, and we're going to go through a couple of different methods. So the first method is to go down to half kneeling to get to the floor. And if you have a weaker leg, I would lunge back or go into that half kneeling position with your weaker leg in front. So for some of you that have hemiparesis, that means you want your stronger side facing towards some sort of support surface to begin with. And you're just going to put your hand down on that support surface, step your stronger leg back, and just bend that knee and get it close to the floor, and then step them back together. Now, if you feel like you can do that, and I would probably do about 5 of those just to make sure you can really step back, get that knee close to the floor, and then step them back together. Once you feel like you can do that, put that strong arm back down, step the stronger leg back, and now try and touch that knee all the way down to the floor. And then from there, what you're going to do is you're just going to bring this leg back. Now, some of you might have trouble getting this leg back. My suggestion is just lean your body as much as you can onto that support surface to kind of just shimmy that foot back. And then you're going to get to your knees and then take your strong arm, put it down on the ground, and then you're going to go down to what we call kind of like side sitting. That's one method. The other method you can do is to kind of go down onto your stomach. So, and then you're just going to walk all the way down. So again, there's 2 different methods. Once you're on your knees, you can put that strong arm down, and then you're just going to go down to side sitting, and we are going to get all the way down onto the floor. We're going to pretend like maybe you fell. That's the involuntary way to end up on the floor. And then you're going to go all the way down to your side through side sitting. And then to come back up, you're going to go back, prop yourself up onto that arm into what we call like side sitting, and then try and leverage your body weight over that arm. Get that strong leg underneath you. Once you feel like you're balanced on that leg, bring that arm up. So that's through side sitting. Now let's go from your stomach. So let's say you're down on your stomach, or even you fall onto your side. And this for some people is a little bit easier. Get down onto your stomach, kind of push your butt into the air, crawl those arms back, Same thing, you're gonna kind of push up onto that strong arm. See if you can get it up to that higher surface. Lean your body over if you need to get this leg forward. And then from there, you want to get your body weight kind of evenly distributed through both feet. Tuck that back foot under and then push. Once you get about part way up, then you can just kind of slowly kind of work that other foot forward. Some people can't just step it all the way forward because they don't have the strength in this leg, but that's okay. You can just kind of slowly scoot it forward. And then from there, you can stand up. Now let's say you are a little bit higher level and you want to get down to the floor and back up without having to lean on a piece of furniture. The next less stable surface that most of you probably have is your cane. So for this method, what you're going to do is kind of the same thing. Have the cane in your stronger arm and then step your stronger leg backwards. Now I know this seems counterintuitive for a lot of you, but when I practice this with patients, and I've done this with a ton of patients over the course of 20 years, most people have more success when they step their stronger leg back. So not really sure why that is. Do whichever leg. I would maybe try it both ways and figure out which way is easier for you. But for some of you that have hemiparesis, I have found that patients have more success when they have their weaker leg out in front and they step their stronger leg back. And then in this case, you're just going to lower yourself down, or in some cases, because a cane can be slightly wobbly, if you can get your hand down to the floor and then set that knee down, you can try that again. First method, piece of furniture, is always the best method if you have a piece of furniture around. And then from there, you can step this foot back. And then from there, you can either go down onto your stomach and then back up onto your knees, or you can go into side sitting and then down onto your elbow and then all the way down onto your side. And then the reverse to get back up, if you're going to go through side sitting, is coming back up onto your elbow, pushing your arms straight. And then here is where you really want to get that leverage over that arm to get from side sitting back up to your knees. It's all about leverage on your strong arm. So you're going to go from side sitting, get that leverage onto that arm, and then try and work that stronger leg underneath you. And then from there, you can try and put your hand up onto the cane, swing that leg forward, and then use that cane to push up, get part way up, and then in most cases, the people that have been the most successful will step this foot forward and then stand up. And then the final method is with no device at all. So let's just say you're in free space and you don't have a device or a piece of furniture around. This would be for those of you that are much higher level. You can either put your hand on your knee and step back and go down to that knee, and then it's the same thing. Just put that hand down onto the ground and then bring this foot back, and then same thing down to side sitting, and then back up to your knees, step that foot forward, either put one hand here or both hands down on the ground, tuck that toe under and kind of get part way up. And then usually you can step that foot forward, walk your hands up your legs to stand up. Or some people, just depends on kind of where your ailments are, what your flexibility is. Some people can walk their hands down their knees, put both hands down onto the ground, walk those feet back just a little bit and go down to the knees directly. And then to get back up, you can push back up onto your feet, walk your hands back up your knees to stand back up. And then that is it for this video. Again, I know this is a review for some of you, but really do a self-evaluation. Are you getting on the floor every day? There are some patients that I just automatically assume of mine that are getting on the floor every day, and when we review it, it in fact is not the case, and they're not getting on the floor every day. So if you are not getting on the floor every single day, Please, please, please practice this. I promise you it is going to add life to your years, keep you out of the hospital as you age, and just improve your overall confidence with walking and with just mobility getting through your day. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you like this video and you're new to this channel and you haven't yet subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so that you will get notified every time I upload new videos. If you want exercises throughout the week, you can follow us on Instagram where I post 1 to 2 videos every single week. I enjoyed spending time with you all today, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.